guys, and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time we have an any match against Daniel, and before we get into the match guys, the question of the video. So I want you, yes you, right now, to open up your Nintendo 3DS and go to the activity log app, and I want you to comment down below with how many steps you have taken. So it should be the number at the top, and that should be the number of steps you have taken as of this year. So currently I am on 48,768 steps. I think that's quite a lot for this year, I don't know, but I would love to see how many steps you've taken so I can kind of compare and see what the relative scales are like. I think that's going to be pretty interesting. So let's look at the teams. I've got my Gerda, Swubat, Behemoth, Leopard, Stunfisk, and the Chatot. He's got the Fraligator, Swubat, Steelix, Zebstrika Throw, and the Cryogonal. So guys, Fraligator, we know Dragon Dance and perfect coverage with the Aqua Jet, Waterfall, and Ice Punch. So damn deadly. So I wasn't too sure he's gonna lead off with, but I felt like sending out my Gerda because I just felt like going for a knockoff and disarming one of his Pokemon. So he actually sends out the Cryogonal, which is not the end of the world, but he actually has the Acid Armor. I didn't know that this thing could learn Acid Armor. I thought maybe it was an egg move, but anyways, now he's at a +2 defense, and this still does a lot of damage. I'm like, wow. And he actually has the leftovers, which is fantastic. So his lifespan is not going to be that long. And he insists on going for another Acid Armor, so he's at +4, and look at how much that Drain Punch does. That is absolute power. So now he's going to go for the Recover. I don't know why he's trying to stall out so early on in the game. But if you're trying to do this, I'm eventually going to get a crit, which is what I try to go for. And you see I actually just get a maximum damage roll, so his Cryogonal is gone. And I guess he just didn't have anything safely to switch in. So now he brings in his Zebra Strike. And I just go straight to my Stunfisk, predicting a Volt Switch, which is what he does go for, and that is fantastic because now I just Volt Switch trapped him, and now he's gonna have to switch out, which means I'm gonna be able to, which tells me he's probably Choice Spectre, Choice Scarf, I don't know, but I just get my Stealth Rocks up, which is fantastic, and he brings in his Throw. So he knows that I'm probably gonna switch out because I can't do much to this thing, it is so damn bulky, and he gets up a bulk up, so it looks like he has a very kind of set up orientated team. Which is pretty deadly, you know. Once you get a setup with one of your Pokemon, you can pretty much sweep an entire team. And just by looking at the amount of damage that my attack did, I was like, no, I'm not staying in. Let me go straight into my Leopard, and he actually goes for the Payback, which is fantastic. I take that quite well, and I'm going to go for the Encore, just trapping him into the Payback, so I have a few turns to at least attack with my Leopard. And this Payback does a lot more damage. I know it does more of your attack, but still, I mean, like, I got one more attack left, so I decided to go for the knockoff, just to knock off his item, and he actually has the Chesto Berry, which means that he's not going to be able to get that rest off safely, which is fantastic, so I'm quite happy with that. And this Payback now is going to take out my Leopard. That was sad, but you know what, I was happy with the knockoff that Leopard was able to pull off there. So now I bring in Chatterbox, and I'm going to be able to go for the lovely Chatter, confuse this bitch, and it does a lot of damage. It's going to be a 2-hit KO, and let's see if he gets confused. Let's see if he punches himself in the face, and you know what, he does. That's a bit hard luck, but you know, that's what happens. And his Encore ends, but I'm going to be able to clean up with another Chatter. But he decides to switch out and go into Zebo. And that was a good play in his part. He obviously predicted another Chatter, which is what I don't go for. I go straight for the Boom Burst, wanting to clean up. That was a safe play by me. And that Zebo is gone down. I love doing that, going for the Chatter. And your opponent thinks you're going to go for another Chatter, but then you go for a Boom Burst, catching another Pokemon off guard. So now he brings in his heart, his Swubat, and I'm going to switch out now because this thing is fast as hell. And I go straight to Prometheus because Prometheus can take any attack from this thing and hit this thing pretty hard with the Thunderbolt. But he goes for the Amnesia, so like, okay. I'm curious to see how much this Thunderbolt's going to do. So he's now at a +4 special defense. But look at this Thunderbolt, guys. Analytic Choice Spec Thunderbolt almost KOs him, almost. But now his weakness poly activates, and his weakness policy activates, and he has a +2 attack, +2 special attack, +4 special defense, and he's obviously going to be able to go for that stored power. He's got so much of power deep down within that Swubat, and he's going to be able to one-shot my Behemoth. I thought I might survive, but anyways, I am so lucky that I have a Scarf on this magnitude. Otherwise, I would have been swept by the Swubat. So I'm going to be able to take this thing out with a Wild Charge because Swubat is fast as hell. I don't know that I think its base speed set is 115. I don't know, but it is incredibly fast. And I'm so happy that I have the Choice Scarf. So he obviously realizes that I have the Choice Scarf, which is why he brings in his Steelix. And I have to switch out, so I bring in my Gerda, and he actually double switches out. And he brings in his Fraligator. I don't know what he was trying to bait me into bringing out, but I don't think this worked out too well for him because I do have the Thunder Punch, which he probably does know that I do have, because he decides to switch out. So he is triple switching, guys. Triple switching for days. And he goes into his Ernie just to scout out what I'm going to go for, just using him as Death Father. And I do have the Thunder Punch, so he knows that my Gerda is going to give his Fraligator a very hard time. It's going to prevent him from sweeping. So now he brings back in his Steelix, And I'm like, okay, this is fine, I know this thing is incredibly bulky, but you know, with the Drain Punch, it does a lot of damage, you know. Look at that, look at the damage. He actually has the Rocky Helmet, so that is not cool, and it sucks that the Rocky Helmet damage ends before the recovery that you get from the Drain Punch. That's just sad, but he went for the Dragon Tail and he missed that, so that sucks. But anyways, he now decides to go for the Gyro Ball. That does like absolutely nothing because Gerda is slow as hell, and I'm gonna go for another Drain Punch. It's almost gonna take him out, and it looks like it's gonna just be one more Drain Punch that's gonna take him off. I went for the knockoff just to knock off the damn Rocky Helmet because that damage was just accumulating unnecessarily, and he goes for the Stealth Rock. Last minute effort to get up some Stealth Rock, some extra hazard damage, and my Bob is doing some good work. Steelix is down. Steelix has been defeated. Go away. So now he brings in his Alligator, and I'm going to be able to hit this thing with a lovely Thunder Punch. He goes to the waterfall. He doesn't even bother trying to get up the Dragon Dance because he was trying to get a flinch. I guess that's why. And I'm going to go for Thunder Punch. I was really disappointed that this did not kill. Like, really? Why? But at least I'm able to clean up with the Mach Punch, and that is for Alligator taken care of. And that is the game. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle. That was a pretty good game, Daniel. But you tried to sweep me with a lot of your Pokemon. I can understand why. I mean, that Swubat almost got me. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to answer that question in the video down below. Remember, how many steps have you taken? I'm on 46k, bitches. So yeah, guys, I think this is like my 5th bulk upload. I'm like, my eyes are red. I don't know if you guys can notice, and my voice is kind of like going. But have an awesome one, guys, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.